It's that time of year for the monarch butterflies to make their annual fall migration down south to Mexico.
That's right. In fact, there's a big event this weekend happening in Kingsville to celebrate their arrival right here in South Texas as we pass through. It's called the Butterfly Blitz.
Yeah, it's a little different than our Blitz here, not to get confused. But the star attractions were almost a no-show. Our Bill Churchwell reports from Kingsville tonight.
These days, there is a different type of traveler that is passing through the city of Kingsville.
Yes, they're everywhere around here.
One that is attracting lots of fanfare.
I notice it more when I'm driving and I'm trying to get out of their way.
Kingsville, also known as an official Monarch City USA member. You could say the town is a flutter over the butterfly's arrival.
If you're a monarch nerd like myself, you're going to get really excited and just, oh, that's one, that's one.
If you couldn't tell, Rebecca Zierlin is somewhat of a monarch enthusiast, and so is her dog, Tilly.
You're very good at being a monarch, Trilly.
We met the two right here in this garden next to the visitor center where Rebecca works. They've been on monarch watch. The garden attracting dozens of brilliantly orange and red-winged butterflies. This, however, is not a monarch. In fact, most of the ones in this garden are imposters.
We do have quite a few monarch lookalikes, especially in the form of the queen butterfly. They're very similar looking. They're also orange and black.
This year, the monarchs seem to be off to a slow start.
Last year around this time, we were seeing more monarchs around the gardens. This year, so far, we have seen 2.
The reason, a dramatic drop in the species numbers on top of the extreme Texas drought.
That means that there is concern about their populations.
Across town at Dick Clayburgh Park, you can also spot lots of charmers. This is also not a monarch.
You'll think, oh, it is a monarch because it's much brighter colored, and you get up to it and it's a queen. Not that we're disappointed, we like queens.
Here is what it actually looks like. So how can you spot the difference? Look for those white dots on the wings. The monarchs only have them within their black borders.
These little tiny dots are what are the monarch tags. This is like that social security number for that monarch.
Rebecca says this weekend the public will get the chance to not only help celebrate the popular butterfly, but help ID them for researchers to see if they actually arrive at their destination. The Butterfly Blitz starts Friday at Dick Clayburgh Park. You can find out more about the event on our website, KIITV.com. Bill Churchwell, 3 News.
Nice Blitz.
I know.
I like that.
It's competing with ours, though. But how interesting is that? That you've heard of tagging livestock, right? And even sharks, but not butterflies. That's really cool.